Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. What's up? What's up? Hello, Instagram. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. And hello, Facebook. What's going on? Roll Tide. Mr. Ross, Brother Ross, Sister Validia. What's going on, sister? Long time no see, no hear. Hope all is well with everybody. What's going on over here on TikTok? Hello, hello, and hello again, okay? If you are a first-time subscriber, watcher, viewer, follower, hater, whatever it is, I want to first and foremost say welcome. My name is Dr. Tawana Worlds. I present myself to some and introduce myself to others. If you don't mind going ahead and like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell over here on YouTube. Go ahead and give me a follow over here on Facebook, over here on TikTok. You can go ahead and follow, a heart, a share, a tag. I think you can tag. I'm not too for sure. All the shenanigans. I know one thing, that if you don't want to do all of those things, if you go ahead and just smash that heart button just by holding that phone down and pressing continuously, it will allow me to beat the algorithm and get into the For You page, okay? That's what I'm here for. It may not be for you, and that's cool, but it could be for somebody else that's going to watch because you hit that heart button and it popped up on a For You page. Over here on Instagram, if you can go ahead and share to your story, tag somebody, DM somebody, all of the shenanigans that they have us do that helps us beat the algorithm. That's the reason why we got to keep on saying it when we come by here and we say it, because it just simply helps us beat the algorithm. I don't think Kim Kardashian and LeBron James and all of those other people should be shared as much. I think it should be a balance. Go ahead and share and support those in your community. Go ahead and share and support those who are on the front lines. Go ahead and share and support those who is in the backside, in the back burner, in the trenches, smelling like the sheep. Go ahead and share those and share and support those who are out here making a difference. Okay, that's all I ask. If you guys over here on Facebook could tag, share, invite somebody, that'd be perfect too. Now that I have said that, I just come by here real short, real sweet, and straight to the beat, okay? I know a bunch of Americans getting ready to celebrate Memorial Day. Me personally, every day is a day to make a memory. For real, okay? Real talk. I remember what happened to my people. Every day I'm reminded of what happened to people that look like me. Every day I'm reminded of what happens to people. And when I say look like me, yes, that's in skin tone, but that's as a human being as well. Because what's going on out here in these streets ain't discriminating against color, creed, race, religion, tongue, tribe. Doesn't matter. We all being affected and impacted by what's going on in politics, what's going on around the world, what's going on in the church house, what's going on in Hollywood, everywhere else. We are all impacted by what's going on, okay? And so because I am the disruptor, in case you didn't know, I come to tear down, set order. I come to do all of those things. And one thing that I come by here to do is let you know that I don't want nobody, absolutely nobody feeling hopeless, feeling helpless, feeling anxious, feeling, tapped out, feeling distraught. I come to announce the good news. I know there's all kind of news and news outlets that you can get news from, but I come by here. You can tap into this news outlet and get you some good news. It's the news that gets your mind flowing, your creativity going. You know what I'm saying? It's that good type of news. So I want to be here really short, really sweet, and straight to the beat. I got to earn the right to your time because your time is the most valuable asset that you possess. It's not your womb, ladies. It's not your sick brothers. It's not your heart. It's not your mind. It's your time. Your time is the greatest asset, and I want to earn the leisure to your time. But like I said, I know that this is another big business movement called Memorial Day. It's a day where all of these big cats who have been in position for hundreds of years, they have set up generational wealth while you have absolutely none. And they have come up with a systemized way to do that every single year. Y'all know I didn't came by here and I didn't say it, but I'm going to say it again. January, they ripping you off with New Year's. February is Valentine's Day. You can't get out of Valentine's Day before you already inside of spring break. Okay, you can't get out of Valentine's Day before you already just thrown into St. Patty's Day. You can't get out of St. Patty's Day before you already thrown into Easter. And then before Easter is even could be gone, even can come and go, then you got Mother's Day you're preparing for. Oh, and before Mother's Day is almost up, we already advertising for the fathers. Don't play. And before Father's Day has come and gone, we're going ahead and getting ready for back to school. And then when back to school is back to school, then we're going to go ahead and get ready, okay, for Labor Day. And then when Labor Day is already come and gone, then we're going to go ahead and we are going to get ready for Halloween. And before Halloween can even touch down, we are already preparing for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday. And then before those days even come, we are already preparing for Christmas. And then the saga continues. So big business is getting ready to rip a whole bunch of people off. And I don't think that all of those people should be ripped off, okay? And you can't get you a piece of the pie. Don't get ripped. Get in where you fit in. Don't do Halloween. Don't do Easter. Hey, Sister Angela. And a couple of them days, I don't do any of them. I don't do any of them. Because it is a systemized way to scam 1 million people out of their money. Literally. There's nowhere in the Bible, if you're a believer, that tells us to participate in any of those days. Actually, the days that we are commanded to participate in, we don't participate in them because we're too busy celebrating these other days. And these other days are just money moves. That's it. Every Monday in your pockets, as if taxes is not enough for you, as if inflation is not enough for you. They in your pockets every single month. We did not even include graduation, what's happening right now. We did not even include prom, what's happening right now. We didn't include baby showers. We didn't include birthday parties. We did not include weddings. We did not include any of that. Family reunions. We just talked about the month-to-month big business ripoff. It's the biggest scam in all history. It's the days that they know we're going to do real big. We can have a horrible quarter, but on these days, we're going to do real big. And some days outperform the others. So what I'm saying is, you know how we, the consumers, okay? We, the consumers, how we go do it. We got to get fitted for every single holiday, okay? We got to make sure that we, have food and family and drinks and, all of the stuff that goes with it. We go shopping, okay? Not only do we want to get fresh, but we want to eat. And we want to chill and we want to kick it. And then they get rich and you get broke. Don't do too many of those either, baby showers, wedding, and all of that. Don't want to be a part of being in a wedding, too expensive. Yeah. I get you, but guess what? They get paid on these days. They really do. They run up a bag. And if y'all go just look at the statistics after each holiday, then you'll see how much of a big bag. My job is to come by here with some good news, some income producing activities. We're not trying to participate anymore. We shouldn't be trying. Okay. I know I'm not here for everybody. I'm here for somebody. That's why I told y'all over here on TikTok, if you do not mind going ahead and smashing the heart button and just help me get to the algorithm. Because if it's not for you, beloved, it's going to be for somebody and it's going to show up in a For You page. And that's free 99. Okay. I understand that I'm not here for everybody, but I am here for somebody. And I'm just asking you to help me go ahead and reach them somebodies that I'm here for. That would be absolutely genius. All right, let me go ahead and reset this over here because I see Instagram is doing a whole dumb thing. But I wanted to come by here and let y'all know. Come on, give me my title. Cool. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna not say 1 second because 1 second is gone. Give me 20 seconds. All right. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now start live. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. So I want to come by here in memory of Memorial Day to make new memories and say, hey, look, get you a piece of the pie. Okay. Get you a piece of the pie. Can I tell y'all this? Because I'm the type of person that do this. I went and I researched how many active users do Netflix have? And it said that Netflix has 269 million active users. Their premium package is $24.99. They own no movies, and the movies that they do put on a platform is starting to suck. I'm hearing Tubi, and I don't watch Tubi just because of the quality, but they growing. Everybody got to start somewhere, so I can't be mad at them. They get into the bag. They're creating generational wealth, and I don't think there's nothing more important on this earth outside of your spiritual walk is the way you set up your family. I'm heavy on that. I'm heavy on the way we leave things for our family, because if we don't, we're going to suffer. I suffer because nobody left nothing for us in our family. By the time it got to us, the insurance policies were cashed in because our grandparents, our great-great-grandparents, they had this thing on lock. I don't know what happened over the generations. I really don't. I can remember my big daddy and my big mama owning their own house, owning land, owning cattle, chickens and stuff. I remember us being back there, you understand me, picking persimmons, making persimmon cookies and different things of that sort, selling them. I remember us doing those things. But when they passed away, it's like the generation thereafter start cashing in their insurance policies, selling the land, selling the houses. And then by the time it got down to my mom and them, we were dirt poor, boy. We was getting handouts from the government building. I remember going to go get boxes of cheese and beans and powdered milk. You feel me? Straight up poor, dirt poor. So I don't know what happened. I seen it and then it disappeared. But not on my watch. I'm the generation. You're the generation. There is always somebody in each generation that is called to be a repairer of the breach, meaning repair what was once, now, and connect to what is now, so that there is a path that is paved for the generations to follow. We think that we are here in this life to do us. No, we're not in here to do us. We're in here to do them, those that's going to come behind us. And had somebody, in those lost lineages actually took the time to teach us wealth and different things that I'm learning right now that I'm teaching my children, because I refuse for my grandchildren to be and bondage and to go through things that we are out here suffering as adults. We're not living life. We're just having an experience at this point. We wake up every day to go to work, to find out how to make ends meet, to pay bills, and to be miserable. And I just have a problem with that's not living, beloveds. We were called to have life and have life more abundantly, and ain't nothing abundant about the life that we are having right now. Well, money ain't all that. It said money answers all things. What do you mean? You can't live without it. You can't drink clean water without it. You can't even buy food without it. You can't clothe yourself without it. You can't cool yourself on a hot summer day. You can't warm yourself on a windy, chilly, snowy, rainy day. Okay, without it. You can't drive a vehicle. You can't have internet service without it. You can't contact your family members without a phone. You need it. Money answereth everything. And we're not out here supposed to be working hard for it with blood, sweat, and tears, only to end up with not enough of it. Hello, somebody, do you hear me? And please don't misconstrue me yelling as me yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm passionate about it. Poverty is a demon, and I hate it. Poverty steals people's lives. Poverty got people in the graveyard. Poverty has plagued our generation and our bloodlines for a long time, especially if your skin color look like mine. What rich history do we got to really just go off of? From hundreds and hundreds of years ago, what rich history do we have? Because ain't nobody out here paving paths. Dr. Martin Luther King did his part. He paved the way. Harriet Tubman done her part. But since then, where they at? Most of the leaders is looking for clout and looking for likes and following, but who really building something? What happened to the Black Lives Matter movement? You feel what I'm saying? They took all that money out of the community and went and built some rainbow-colored golden calf. Wasn't nothing out here built for these young people, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm so passionate I can burst into tears. What's happening to our young people? How you 16 practicing, unaliving yourself? We know somebody right now, 16 years of age, don't want to live here, tried to harm himself just a few days ago. You got these young people going to graduation in expectation of seeing adulthood, and they don't even leave the graduation parking lot. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm always going to go in and go hard for people, melanated people. I'm not afraid and ashamed to say that, because every other community hold their community down. The Hispanics come together. The Latinos come together. The Caucasians come together. The Asians come together. The Hawaiians come together. The Pakistanians, they come together. The Nigerians come together. It's the African Americans that cannot. We don't got nothing. We don't got nothing. And I will say it until your eardrum busts. Do you understand me? I will say it till you can't help but to, okay, this woman has said it too much, till it start manifesting itself. Because every time you sit up underneath me, under the sound of my voice, under any live, under any teaching, seeds are being sown, whether you believe that or not. And every time you show up, they're being watered. They're being watered. Real talk in real life. So I'm going to keep on shouting it from the mountaintops. I don't care. They thought Noah was a fool, a maniac. For 40 years, imagine somebody saying the same thing, and the things that they saying ain't happening. For 40 years, you would think that person is a cluck until that first drop of rain came down. Then they knew they was in trouble. Nevertheless, he didn't stop preaching from the mountaintops. I'm not out here trying to reach 1 million people. If I do that, And that was my purpose. Bless the Most High God. But I'm trying to reach one. I'm trying to reach one. Everything that happens, it always negatively affects us. Tell me where there's a lie detected every single time. Oh, we're going to do a big unemployment sweep. Well, who is that going to affect first? African Americans will be the first to feel the effects of the unemployment market. This freaking AI is finna take over jobs. Do you know we're in customer service? Who is the biggest people in customer service? And warehouse jobs. And administrative jobs. And healthcare professions. Who is the top? My majority, not the minority, but the minority in the skin sense. But the majority of these people, that's why they always say those jobs are going first. Sorry, their jobs, because they're low-paying jobs. They're not nothing that requires a degree. They use us to make their phone calls. And let me say this. I'm talking to my people tonight, okay? For you other folks, don't get mad. Somebody got to talk to my people, okay? Y'all don't want to talk to them. And if you find any truth in this, I'm asking you over here on TikTok, go ahead and smash them hearts. It's free 99. Help me reach my people. If y'all think that what's going on at the border is just haphazard, that all them illegal immigrants ain't coming to replace you, baby, I'm going to need you to think again. And then I'm going to remind you when Joe Biden said, when he got elected, how he said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And then he got all them black people, them ignorant black people to vote for him. And then he turned around and said, you guys better get used to it, because by 2030, by 2030, you're going to be the minority and the Hispanics are. I will pull that video up right now. I will pull that video up where he had that conference call with the African Americans and told them by 2030 they will be replaced by the Hispanics, baby. They don't care if you vote for them in this election. They don't care if you don't feel like going to work anymore. They don't care if you feel like going in the streets and CVS and robbing and looting. They don't care. Why? Because they got your replacements, baby. And then over there on the other side, AI is your replacement. Don't play with this thing right here. Don't sleep on this. That's why I keep on showing up, and you ain't gonna fight me about it. How about that? How about that? You don't think you finna be replaced and wiped out and eradicated? The man told you. He tried to tell you that Trump was racist while telling you in your face, I'm racist and ain't nothing you can do about it. I don't like y'all, and y'all is going to be replaced. And we need to go ahead and put a bunch of stuff up in you because you don't even know how to access a computer and you don't even know how to read. And we need to put this in you because you don't even know how to go to CVS and get it yourself. Just belittled you in the most disregarded, disingenuous, inhumane way possible to your freaking face. To your freaking face. They got every hate type of bill. I'm going on a tangent right now, but listen. They got every type of bill. They got Stop the Asian Hate bill. Stop the Asian hate. Stop the Jewish hate. And that's cool. I ain't mad at y'all. Stop all hate. But baby, where is Stop the Black hate? You know, when we go inside them buildings to spend your money and they watching you like you a criminal. You know how you go in them elevators and they say, you don't belong here. Go to them swimming pools and they say, no, you can't swim here. Go to them neighborhoods to run and jog and then you don't end up out of the neighborhood because you don't belong there. Do you understand me? Every day there's a Karen popping off. Every day there's a racist cop beating the crap out of somebody, whether you abide or you don't abide. Every single day. And you ain't got no bill for black folks. This how much they give a hot diggity dog about you. You are being replaced. You think they care about you talking about blacks for Trump? They can care less, baby. You being replaced. Your replacements is already in place. How about that? They can join the army now. They can fly wherever they want to fly without having no type of documentation. They can commit crime, baby. Do you understand me? They can commit crimes, baby. They down there in New York going dumb crazy. They can commit crimes. Thank you for the TikTok hat. You're the greatest, okay? They can commit crimes and get away with it, get right out. They have a no bail policy, okay? I wish you would go try something like that, baby. You will be on death row. Yes, indeed. You will be on death row. Yes, you will. Go try something like that, my melanated sisters and brothers. Go try something like that. Yeah, go try it. They down there raping them women and all kind of stuff down there in the subways and stuff. Go try something like that. See if you don't be underneath the jail. See if you get a bail. They out here taking away police officers and all of this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Harming old people, harming young people, harming women. They don't care. Tearing them up. They didn't kick people out of school so that they can house them. Your replacements is here. Don't ever, ever, ever think otherwise. And then they just said, within 6 months, 9 million jobs is finna be gone, replaced by AI. And my people don't know how to utilize AI. They too lazy to learn. They too lazy to learn. So where did that leave you, brothers and sisters? You don't own no real estate. You don't own no real estate. You own fiat currency. Stuff that ain't backed by nothing that can crash absolutely tomorrow. And you won't take that trash and turn it into assets. And I just want to know why. If y'all getting ready to crash the system and this is getting ready to go away, wouldn't it be smarter? Wouldn't it be smarter instead of you renting for you to go buy you some dirt and get your own house built on that, and then just get away from having a mortgage payment, having a rent payment, and you just pay taxes? Wouldn't that be wiser? How would that work out for you? Y'all talk back to me. How would that work out for you? You dang on sure stop getting played. Guess what? Your children would have more. You would have more. You would have more peace in your life. You would have more financial freedom if you did it that way. Why would you continue to pay $16, $23, $25, $29, $3,000 a month when you can take that $3,000 and go buy you a half acre of land and build you a home? Matter of fact, 2 to 3 homes can be built on a half acre of land, beloved. On an acre, 18, 20, 200 square foot homes could be built. So on a half acre, 2,200 square foot homes, and you put mama in one and your sister in one and your family in one and your son in one and your daughter in one, you still got FOMO to rent out to somebody else, and then you get residual income. That's the name of the game. You want to know why they gave you 40 acres in the mill? Because they have never intended for you to have true wealth. They want you to have fiat currency because they can control the narrative, what they have been doing all of these years. And I just want to know, is anybody tired of that? Hello. Is anybody tired of that? How about you go get you some gold? And instead of $1 being $1, if you got an ounce of gold, baby, that is equivalent to whatever the price of it is now. I think it's almost up to $3,000. But you just imagine having an ounce of gold and it's worth $3,000. and you trying to work and get $50,000 $1 bills that mean absolutely nothing, and you can have an ounce of gold. Say, for instance, you got 10 ounces. You do the math on that. And all you did was took that currency that you over there working hard for and you put it into assets. Now you increase the value of your currency by turning it into assets. If I can take $3,000 and go buy me an ounce, and instead of going up by the day, shoot, by next year, this thing will be the way inflation is going, and now other nations and stuff is backing they stuff up. Buy gold, baby. Do you know what I would be worth sitting on 10 ounces next year? Why are we not thinking like this? We got a whole entire tribe, a nation, baby, that's lost in the sauce. And these jokers pull the plug. I mean, it's over. They pull the plugs, it's over. You know how many of us would just perish? I mean, look, what up? We done got a bunch of them with COVID. All them unhealthy restaurants in the community, yeah, that's going to affect them first. Those with underlying health conditions. That we ain't put no restaurants in our community because we know how to cook. Y'all came over here and brought them restaurants in here and then had us out in the marketplace slaving on the plantation. So then by the time we get off of the plantation, we too tired to cook, and we'll just stop by and have some fast food that will kill us faster than anything. Oh, and since we made you sick with food, now we can make you sick with, that you can't even come to work. Do you understand the ramifications? And I don't even know why I'm going here, but God does. Do you understand the type of control you have given your boss? Your boss controls whether you can stay home for the day, whether you can make it to your child's performance, ceremony, field trip, whether you can make it to your child's doctor appointment, dentist appointment, whether you can make it to your family member's funeral, whether you can make it to your loved one's bedside, whether you can make it to your parents' home to comfort them and care for them. You can't do none of that because massa ain't going to allow it. And if you try, you will be replaced. I'm not asking no man for permission. Do you understand me? To make money. I'm not asking no man for permission to how much money I can make. I am not asking no man for permission. Can I go and bury my grandfather, bury my child? I'm not asking no man for permission. Can I go have my baby? And can I have more than 3 months of time off with a newborn baby? I'm not asking permission to no man to see what neighborhood I get to live in. If it's riddled with crime, I don't want to raise my family there. Of course, I'm not going to be forced to succumb to a neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be forced to buy your broke down buckets. You know what I'm saying? And you charging me umpteen entrance on a broke down used bucket. I'm not. The devil is a liar. And now we got more people on pharmaceuticals than anything in the world that look like us. If we needed to run a mile, we could not. We too unhealthy, out of shape, fat. You feel what I'm saying? Sick. We stressed out about how we gonna make ends meet. We are tearing our bodies to pieces. We trying to keep up and work so we can have just a normal life. We don't want the abundant life. We want just a normal, basic life. The life that we tired of. The life that says, how much more of this there got to be much more to my life than this. Then if you ain't working, they giving you some type of benefit for you to sit down. They put a label on you, so now you feel like, oh, I'm disabled, I can't work. The devil is a liar. I know people that don't have hands and feet and they still working. They work with their mouth. They use whatever tool and resource they can utilize. They use that, but they refuse to be stigmatized. They refuse to be labeled, and they refuse to be hindered and put a cap on that you're disabled. Do you know what you're asking? There's a lot of people that say, Tawana, I love your programs, what you're doing, but will this affect my Social Security? Yes, it will. Eventually, right away it will not, but yes, it will eventually. Why? Because you will be making more money than the Social Security could ever give you on a back pay, on a rent increase. You will be making more money than Social Security, welfare combined together would be able to give you. You would live in a house that you wouldn't have to rent on Section 8. Do you understand me? Yes, it will disrupt that minimum wage income. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Absolutely, it will. Absolutely, it will. And you should want that. You should want that. Why wouldn't you want that? So I'm going to tell you guys some income producing activities that I am going to allow you to take advantage of if you want to. And if you don't, there's an audience that will. I always come here to my people first. I always come here to my people first. Why would you nickel and dime yourself? Why would you not invest in yourself? You are the greatest asset. You the bomb.com. Let me tell you right now. Okay. You're the bomb.com. Okay. We are trying to contact you, but you're not replying on Messenger and also in emails. If you knew, like everybody else knows, and you should know, if you're trying to contact me and seeing that I have not been answering emails. I have traveled from one part of the country to the other part of the country. I buried 2 family members, okay? And then we didn't already had a conversation. Do we need to have a conversation openly? We didn't already had a conversation about why you're emailing me, I'm sure, okay? My family comes first. We done had several conversations about why you emailing me before any of this. So when I get to it, I'm going to get to it. You're not the only one I have not emailed back, okay? You're not the only one that I have not checked my messenger. I'm sure if I turn my screen on now, you would see millions of messages in there that I have not been able to get back to. You're not the only one. But I will get back to you in my time because we didn't have a conversation about what you're emailing me for. And I don't want to put your business out here on social media. So I'm going to just leave it right there. Okay. I'll contact you as soon as I can. Right now, I'm working and I only came out to work, period. With that being said, okay. With that being said, I want to let you guys know. And that's just a side note for everybody. What's going on, Brother Willie? Long time no see. You already know how it goes. I have to sometimes just set some records straight, clear the air on some things nice and decently. There's a time and a place for everything, okay? And people been trying me. Just because I ain't been active, people been trying me. I had to expose somebody yesterday. People been trying me because they don't know. Really, that Dr. T will put you out there openly if you need to be put out there openly. You come to me openly, then I got every right to come back to you openly, okay? Period, point blank. But when I come here, I'm coming here on business, even in the midst of what I'm going through behind the scenes. And because I don't come here all the time and put my business out there, y'all know I'm going through this, I'm going through that. You know, my cousin is being buried this week. My grandfather was just being buried. And then we have other family members and relatives dealing with illnesses in their body. I mean, just a lot of things going on. So because I don't come to social media like that, if I need some reinforcement, then I'm going to come and say, look, I need some reinforcement. But other than that, I'm a very reserved person. There's a lot of battles that I fight that you guys don't even know about. There's weight that I carry that nobody has any idea about, and I bear it like a good soldier. It's just me and God in this thing. And when I need some reinforcement, then I'll come out. But because, all of these people look for clout and look for fame and look for all of this other stuff, and they put their whole entire lifespan on social media, they expect everybody else to do that. No, ma'am, no, sir. I don't invite anybody into anything unless I give you an invitation and I want you to be invited. But sometimes people say, okay, well, she showed up, so now let me just come out and holler at her openly. And then that when I got that sword glistering wet, and I will decapitate on assignment. Don't play with me, because I'm not the one or the two. I'm just out here doing God's business. That's it. I'm out here changing lives. I'm out here setting captives free. I don't come for nobody, so I don't expect you to come for me. But just know, if you do come for me, I'm coming all the way back. Okay? I'm coming all the way back. I take my work very serious. I take what I do very seriously. And if you're emailing me and doing whatever, okay, then I'm going to get to you when I get to you. But right now, I'm serving the people. That's what I'm doing. I'm serving the people. Period. So with that being said, you give us enough to know you're going through something. Unless I tell you, there's a lady who said, you always going through something, and I got to rebuke that person. First of all, you can't speak that over my life. As long as we live, we're always going to be enduring. As long as we live, we're always going to be enduring. And then don't think for a second that when you take on the role or the position of a leader that you ain't finna get no match to your flame. Don't think that for a second, that you not finna become no target, because now you a threat. When you ain't doing nothing but sitting on your mumble jumble, doing nothing but being entertained and being a pawn and a DJ for the devil, then of course you're not a target, because you're not a threat. But when you decide to say, look, I'm going to take on some mountains and climb them, and I'm going to get down in the valley lows, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm going to bear this weight, and I'm going to lead people, and I'm going to absolutely get us to the other side, then you better know that opposition is going to come. The rain is going to come. The wind is going to come. The fire is going to come. You're going to be tested, tried, and proven to see, okay, is you built for this? Or is you going to back out? So it comes with a whole nother level of a lot of stuff. And people don't know that, because I don't be putting my business out there like that. Okay? Unless I want you in my business. I don't know who's trying to pray against me. I don't know who's trying to conjure up some stuff. People be out here on their weird stuff. I'm just not the one. I'm a warrior in real life. I take this thing in for real and not for fake. So I don't be putting stuff out there. I don't say checkmate until it's time to say checkmate. I don't put things out there prematurely. You will never know what I'm doing until it's done. Then I'll be like, hey, look, I did it. And the only reason why I'm going to let you know that I did it is so that I can show you how to do it next. That's it. I don't ever come out here and be like, look what I did. Whoop, 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 whoop. No. You don't know what I got going on, because I don't tell you that. I only come out to say, look, I did this. And if you want to do it, I'm going to lead you. So with that being said, I want y'all in their pockets and keep them out of y'all pockets, because if don't nobody need it, we need it like never before. And we need it right now. Especially for the things that are being planned. I want you guys to go look up the 2025 agenda. We've been focusing on the 2030 agenda, but do you know what the 2025 agenda? Is there any Bible believers that's watching live right now? Just say yes. Just let me know. If you're not, then you ain't got to respond. But is there any spiritual brethren, Bible believing brethren that read the word, practice the word, live by the word? Just say yes. Yes. Okay, yes. So the 2025 agenda, I need you to go read that, because that's going to affect you. It's laws that's going to affect you. From saying certain things, reading certain things, doing certain things. And because I'm a Bible believing brethren. I'm not playing them type of games. These knees ain't bowing to Baal ever. Okay? These knees ain't bowing their knees to Baal. I'm not going along. Now, I'll abide by your citizenship laws. But if they cross God's laws, then I'm not abiding by them. And I'm not with the beast system. My daddy told me to get yourself and take as many as you can with you out of the beast system. Come out from amongst them and share not in their sins nor receive of their plagues, because I'm judging them. And I have a system. See, this fight is about two kingdoms, God's kingdom and Satan's kingdom. And in my Father's kingdom, he's telling us, get out of the system. Get out of that system and get yourself over here and do the things that I created from the beginning that gives you wealth. And if you think I'm lying, then just take a seat back and say, why won't they give us land? Land was something that God gave to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David. He gave them all land. Hold on one second, because I hear, come here, Redeem, come to that door, because I will check you on live. Come here, sir. Give me 1 second so I can check my son. Satan, the Lord rebukes you. Do you understand me? I will get off this live and I will whoop your behind. Period. Don't ever think you finna be trying to stump through this house or act like you finna get disrespectful with your dad. I heard your mouth getting ready to go. That's why I had to stop what I'm doing over here to check you. Don't play with me, because I'm not playing with you. If daddy said go lay down, that's what time it is. See you in a minute. Don't get yourself in no hot water. Okay. Thank y'all. Excuse me. So we're not supposed to be a part of this system. We're supposed to be building our own ecosystems separate from this world system, because in a moment you won't be able to buy, sell, or eat, and ain't nobody getting that much control. What you think, I'm finna sit back and let my kids starve and they be like, we finna rip you apart from your kids because you can't provide for them? Where? Children are heritage from God. Do you understand what I had to go through to have them? What I had to survive to bring that I almost lost my life to bring them in. And you think I'm just going to pass them off to somebody who just traffic kids all across the world? No. I don't know what people think. Call it what you want to. It's not happening. Give me another second. Come here, Redeem. Give me 1 second, y'all. What are you doing? Go to bed, Sabu. I love you. I'll see you in a minute. Go to bed. I'm finna get up, hurry up and get off here so I can go put my son to the bed. Like he needs to go to the bed, and they're whining and stuff. But it's just not happening on my watch. Every day I live in pain, and I don't care if y'all get tired of hearing it. Every day I live in pain. I live in the pain that I lost 2 of my sons. Children are a heritage from God. I prayed for my children. I wanted them. I had them. I struggled to take care of them. And one system took both of my children out in this life. They didn't just take them, they took all of the children that was in their loins. All of the sperm, the babies that was in their sperm, they took that. Everything that they were supposed to do in the future, every single day, it's like traumatic disorder. Because every single day I gotta get up and make sure that I put 1 foot forward and I fight for them even when I'm bloody and battered and I'm super weak. Most people don't recover from that. Most people don't recover from that. And I don't have no human and a human being, flesh and blood. No, baby, this is a system. Do you understand me? This system took my kids out of here. This system. In order for them to get an education, one of them had to be on medication, and that medication took my baby life while he was playing basketball, doing the things that he loved to do. You understand me? It's bigger to me. And then another system where they opening up the borders and allowing us, we the people, to be replaced. First of all, they getting rid of us with the opioid epidemic that then took out so many of our young people. All you gotta do is come away from this crazy all of this news and all of this stuff that they want you to listen to, and just go do you some research. I bleed every day. I bleed love and I bleed pain every day. Because I got to live with the realization that in the next life they won't be my kids. So it's just a loss. I got one for 15 years and one for 21 years. It's just a loss. A lot of people say, hey, you will see them again. I will, but it won't be mother and son. It'll be brother and sister. I told you to hit me up. I'm always open to hear whatever is going to benefit us as the people, and it makes sense. Then I'm always going to be for that. I don't care what it is. I didn't get the message. Maybe they hid it in spam and I can't find it. Can you email me? Oh, it's on Instagram. Okay, what's your name on Instagram? Maybe that was the problem. It's saving lives. Tell me what your name is on Instagram so I can look for you, because they hide them. Okay, got you. I got you. I'll look for it because it's probably hidden, I'm sure. So look, this is what I got for y'all, okay? Health coach. That's what's up. Shout out to you. I'm going to look for you. I will not forget. Lou Dollars. I will not forget. I will look for your message. I'm not going out like that. And we have been given an opportunity for history not to repeat itself. The whole syphilis movement, bye. We're going to get rid of a whole bunch of y'all. It's just been so wrong how they have done us. It's just been so wrong. When I tell you I wake up, I eat, I breathe, I go to sleep, this has been so wrong. And I know that there's only so much that I can do, but I'm going to do my part. You better believe that. I'm going to do my part. I don't care if y'all get tired. I don't care if you get irritated. I don't care. I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to forever talk about it. And I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm going to forever have opportunities to get us out of the situation. Everybody been trying to play us and take advantage of us, yet and still our ideas, still our talents, still our time, still our future, still our children. Everything about us they want. And I just want you to understand and you to know that if we came together and begin to move in a unit together, we would be more powerful than where we are today. And that's facts. Period. I seen an article, and I'll say this, and then I'll go ahead and tell y'all what I got for y'all. I seen an article where they were, somebody sent it to me. I promise we can do some big things. It saved my family's life, my life, and I'm on a mission to save millions, but I can't do it alone. But we are overturning the diabetes, the high blood pressure. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need in real life. I know some folks, So like I said, I will do whatever I can do to assist without coming down off of this wall too much, okay? Whatever we can put together and come together, if I need to grab the people for you, whatever it is, if I can bring the people to, I will participate, okay? That's one thing that I will do. But I was watching a video. One of my sisters sent it to me. And the contractor was talking about how minorities are being replaced by Latinos in the contracting space. And how what's happening in California everywhere, how it's an absolute takeover where this has been affecting us from health disparities to living disparities to housing disparities to income disparities to every disparity that is imaginable. We have faced it, yet we have no reparations. We have no hate crime bills. They can say whatever they want to say to us, call us whatever they want to, spit on us, deny us access. We have no benefits, none. We have nothing to bag us, nothing. We have nothing to safeguard us, nothing at all. So I'm coming to say, why don't you build something? We are the inventors of a lot of things. Too numerous to count. We invent stuff. We are creators. We are creators. Don't ever forget that. We are so powerful that we can speak life or death from just our mouth. From just our mouth. We're so powerful that we can eat life or we can eat death just by our words, just by our mouth. No, a missile, a warhead is not the biggest weapon on planet Earth. It's your pink muscle that lies in between your gums and your teeth, and it is called your tongue. That is the most powerful atomic, subatomic weapon on planet Earth. It is the tongue, your mouth. Period. Point blank. Okay? And they have you using your time, your mouth, your abilities, all of that stuff to build them up, only to disregard you at the end of the day. It's time to put a stop to that. I come by here and I've told y'all from the beginning, I am not an advocate for anything artificial because I'm not artificial. Need to stop trading time for money. Thank you. When we had to go move that stuff, y'all, and your girl had to get out there on a U-Haul truck and pack some stuff and load some stuff. Your girl, I was shaking. My body was shaking from exhaustion. And we only had a certain amount of time to get it done, to move stuff out. People pass away, expire. You got to go in and clean out and just get all of their affairs in order. I mean, we only had a limited time. And I was so exhausted, y'all. And in that moment, I was overtaken with empathy for those who have to go and do that type of physical labor for a paycheck. I was like, think about the construction workers. Think about the movers. Think about those that working in the factories. Think about those that are doing this UPS. Like, bro, You have no time when you get off of work for nobody. I ain't never been so tired that I got to come in here and go to sleep on my kids. No, they go to sleep before me, as it's supposed to be. But I could not. And I was just like, Father, I thank you. Because I used to do that type of work, especially as a postal worker. I look at them with so much sympathy. And I was like, thank you that you have given me the ability to sit on a computer, not to be lazy, because I still get active in the street. I got little kids. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I got a vehicle, I still believe in taking walks, because I remember when I did not have a vehicle. Nah, I still sit on the floor, because I remember when I didn't have no furniture and no home to put no furniture in. Don't play with me. Keep me humble, God. Keep me humble. But I realized in that moment how much my people have sacrificed building and inventing things that they don't even get to benefit from. How come Aunt Jemima still ain't got her money, her reparations, and she was all over them people pancake boxes and syrup bottles, and she still ain't got her reparations? It's wrong. I don't have to go through all of the history. I don't. Why Uncle Ben still ain't got his royalties from that boil rice in the bag or whatever, that y'all know, that Minute Maid rice or whatever that rice was called, Uncle Ben. If you over 40, you know who Uncle Ben is. Why he ain't got his stuff? Why you got all these NFL players that are good and bring in these people billions of dollars, but they can't own their own football stadiums? Why they got to play under Jerry Jones and all these other people? Why they can't come together collectively? And then why when they do try to go buy television networks, and why when they do try to go buy baseball teams and stuff like that, then you get all this scandal and all of this? Why? And either they drown in the bathtub, you feel what I'm saying, or they was found on the elevator unresponsive. Why? Why did you send somebody in there into Buffalo, New York, and slaughter all of those people? You understand me? All because you wanted to target one man who found out how to make a vehicle run on water. Why? Unbelievable. Enough is enough. It's on us. It's not on nobody else. And then we really got to do something. Y'all see the condition of the elders? The elders is out here looking for clout too. They all on TikTok. For real. I seen a 90-year-old elder on there cussing like a mug. She was just, and they thought that was funny for likes and stuff. I'm like, wow, this is what we got. And then the young people, they all want to be mumble rappers, popping Percocets and stuff. The music tell them to do that. And then who you think control the music? So what do we got? What do we got? And then the other young people is being taken out with fentanyl. Their mental health ain't right. They're trying to maneuver through life, and opposition is all around them. They ain't good for nothing but a Popeye's job. What? We got to do something. We got to do something. And I'm really grateful to God that you showed me how to work smarter and not harder. I got so many books on the inside of me, and now I have tools. Now I've been out of the loop for a couple of weeks. I say this all the time because people think it's just this easy. Oh, you lost your sons? Okay, well, we're going to give you that day to grieve, and then you'll be back. It don't work like that. This time I almost didn't get up. This time I almost didn't get up because when they died, something in me died. When I buried them, something in me was buried. So I died. Something in me died 2 times. The death and then the actual forever funeral for 2 children. And then every year on those dates, you gotta carry that cross again. You gotta go down to the ground. And you gotta say, "I'll go another day. I'll go another year. And this much pain, I'll do it. I'll do it." You gotta make peace with your pain, and making peace with your pain ain't an easy task. It's really not. Sometimes it's so overwhelming. And then try to make peace with your pain without any type of medical intervention. I don't take pills. I don't take any type of medication at all. I'm not a drunk. I don't want to get addicted to alcohol. I don't want to get addicted to drugs. So I got to wear this pain without any pain pills, without any type of surgery to stitch up my pain, without any type of anything to help my pain. I just got to be in pain. I just got to be in pain. So the only thing I can do with this pain is make it purposeful. And then I got to get attacked in my mind like you trying to help them and you couldn't help your kids. You feel what I'm saying? So that's another type of mental pain, a mental anguish. It's another type of mental anguish. Why you didn't go educate yourself about this before? I didn't know nothing about fentanyl until it killed my son. So I got that mental anguish. And then I got my other children who the enemy is after because they have suffered amount of pain that they don't know how to deal with in the human aspect of losing my brother, losing another brother. Are you serious? My daughter tells me all the time, I don't think I'll ever get over this. And I'm like, you ain't going to ever get over it, but you got to get through it. And it comes to make them stuck. And now you got your children and your grandchildren. It affects. So it took me a tired month and a half to like feel better. Because in that moment, I'm like, why? I don't understand. Every time I get online and I see somebody's prom picture with their son, I seen a mother buy her son some houses. I seen a son graduate and then give his mama the robe. Like, you know, mama, we did it. I don't get that. And I'll be wondering why. Did I do something wrong? I did everything, God. I gave you my life. I was serving your people when my last son just died. I said yes to bless your people, and then my family was turned upside down. Okay? And then not only that, one son died on the 9th, another son died on the 18th in the same month. So I only got 9 days in between that thing tried to take me out. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? It tried to take me out. One was enough, two was too many. And then I got to look at the people that did this to them, do it to other people. You don't know that type of pain. Parents that have lost their children violently, they await that court date. It ain't no real justice, but it's some justice in the fact that I know you ain't gonna never do this to nobody else. I don't get that. They think it's okay to still let these people come in here, and I gotta sit back and be like, damn, somebody else gonna lose their baby to this thing, man. And then I'm like, one part of me is like, I got to get up and I got to shout it from the mountaintops. And then another part of me is like, I'm just so hurt that I can't get up. And then I'm trying to force my mind to remember what they look like, what they feel like, what they sound like. I can't believe that I had 3 male child in the earth and I'm only down to 1. And they were not just my male children. They were my best friends. I love my sons. I loved them so much. So much. And I got to live the rest of my life without them. And then while I'm living the rest of my life without them, I'm trying to help make sure that nobody else, I'm trying to put somebody else in a position to not feel what I feel while I'm feeling what I'm feeling. And that's not an easy thing. So I have to learn how to control my grief and not let grief control me. And that's not something you just do in a day or a week. This is a new life that you got to live. You've been living a life like this. Imagine living your life like this. Every day you get up, hey kids, how you doing? You know, and then boom, just like that. Everything is turned upside down. And now you gotta learn how to live a new life. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. So it took me a while. But in that, I learned lessons. I learned lessons that can help somebody else. So now the lessons that I learned, I'm journaling. Oh yeah, this is how, if you feel yourself, because I was the type of person that, and I know there's other people like this. And that's why I say whatever problems you have can become somebody else's process. I don't just look at my problems as problems. I look at them as programs and as processes. When you deal with that, first thing you want to do, you want to get busy. And the busyness makes you not think about it. So then when you're forced to think about it because you've been so busy trying to not think about it, when you're forced to think about it, when those days come, it hits you like a 2-ton brick. It's like everything you've been suppressing. Now you got to deal with it. And you better hope to Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, that you survived that. You better hope. So I had to learn how to, when I'm feeling cranky for no reason, and my family is just, everything is irritating me, sound is irritating me, I'm being triggered. And I need to know that that's some time that I need to go by myself. Because grief comes in stages. I may be emotional. I may be angry as hell. There's times that I'm so angry that I want to get up on here and cuss everybody out. I'll be waiting on you to pop off so I can pop back off. It does something to your psyche. Ain't nobody done nothing to me. It's a real deal, okay? That was just a side note. But look, let me tell you something. From that, I can go in there and I can create a course that will help other people overcome those days. From the days that I've learned how to control your grief and not let your grief control you. That you shouldn't be so busy that when you feel like you're getting ready to grieve, that you need to let it rip. I got people in groups, I can pull it up right now, but I don't want to expose them as a person, because this is very personal for them. But in groups saying, I haven't been asleep in 20 something days. I just lost my child. And I'm already like, wow, they finna go through it. They finna go through it. I already know. So I'm working on programs. I'm using my pain to turn into my purpose, to turn into a process for somebody else, turn to a program. And you can too. And not only that, I'm using AI to actually take this stuff from out my mind and take this stuff out my journals and make it a living thing. Can I demonstrate to y'all? Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay. And I promise y'all I'm not going to be here 2 hours. I'm 1 hour and 19 minutes in. But I just want to show you exactly what I just told you. I want y'all to see it in living color. And then I'm going to turn it around over here once I type it, okay? just so I can keep my hands free. Up. See how it says over here, make me a personal web page, because you can get a web page done over here. Nevertheless, I say, I am a bereaved mother. Hold on. I am a bereaved mother who has lost 2 of her children. I have learned and still learning how to control my grief and not let it control me. I want to create a course and a community for other mothers who have lost their children and struggling through the grief. I want you to give me 10 names for this course and community. My targeted audience, the people I want to go after, are mothers in the African American community who has suffered the loss of a child. Their ages, I'm not even going to put in their ages. These mothers are between the ages of 25 and 60 years of age. They don't have many resources in the minority community. So I would also like some ideas on some activities that I can put together virtually for no cost or a small, affordable fee. I'm going to say every 12 months, I would like to meet in one location and honor these women for their bravery and commitment to push past the pain of child loss and help these mothers start speaking, coaching, and community leadership positions. Okay, so all I did was I to ChatGPT and I told him I am a bereaved mother who has lost 2 of her children. We working with our minds and not with our hands. Okay, We're working on ChatGPT. It's an AI too. I'm a bereaved mother who has lost 2 of her children. I have learned and still learning how to control my grief and not let it control me. I want to create a course and a community. Okay? Let y'all see it down here. I want to create a course and a community for other mothers who have lost their children and struggling through grief. I want you to give me 10 names for this course and community. My targeted audience are mothers in the African American community who has suffered the loss of a child or children. These mothers are between, there's some typos, the ages of 25 and 60 years of age. They don't have many resources in the minority community. So I would also like some ideas on some activities that I can put together virtually for no cost or a small affordable fee. Every 12 months, I would also like to meet in one location and honor these women for their bravery and commitment to push past the pain of child loss and help these mothers start speaking, coaching, and community leadership positions. Okay, that's what I put. Why is this camera looking blurry? Hopefully y'all can see it there. All I'm gonna do is hit enter. Now watch this. I told it what I want. Now it's gonna go ahead and give me the names. And not only is it gonna give me the names, it's gonna give me some ideas so I can attract my ideal client to what I'm doing. Okay, period. Let's go through what they gave me. They call this the Healing Mothers Community. I love it. So here's the names. It said, I'm deeply sorry for your loss and admire your strength and dedication in helping other mothers through their grief. Here are 10 potential names for your course and community. Number 1, Hearts United in Healing. I love that. Mothers of Grace and Strength, Renewed Hope Circle, Angels Amongst Us Support Group, Sisters of Serenity, Brave Mothers Network, From Grief to Grace Community, Mending Hearts Together, Rise Above Grief. I like that one. Empowered Mothers Collective. Now, if I didn't like those, I can ask it, hey, I don't like those names, give me 10 more. But I do actually like a couple of those names. And then it says for virtual activities, here are some ideas that could be low cost or free. Do a weekly support group meeting. Do a grief journaling workshop. That's bomb right there. I'm going to do that. I'm doing this as a demonstration, but I'm learning. This is what I could do. Mindfulness and meditation sessions. Offer guided meditation and mindfulness practice to help mothers find peace and calm. I can do a guest speaker series. I can bring some other mothers to talk about their loss and what they're doing to get through their loss. So I can invite mental health professionals, grief counselors, and motivational speakers to give talks and answer questions. I can do a book club. I can create a book club focused on literature about grief, healing, and empowerment. I can do an art therapy class. I can organize a virtual art session where mothers can express their feelings through drawing, painting it. Man, this is bomb. Do you feel me? Y'all gonna make me wake my kids up. Lord, let me be quiet. I can do a fitness and wellness class, providing yoga is something that I do not do. Okay. General exercise or wellness classes that focus on healing and self-care. I probably do a healing and self-care fitness and wellness class. We can get fit, and you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and get fixed. We can go ahead and get a spiritual fix and our physical fix, something like that. Resource sharing sessions. I could just put together a meeting where mothers can come and share resources. Hey, if you need this. Hey, if you need that. Hey, if you want to hook up here. Hey, if you want to get a support group here. Just resource. I can do a monthly theme activity. I can host theme activities such as memory quilt making. Baby, let's make some quilts. Let's do some POD products where mothers can create quilt squares in honor of their children. Okay? I can do a peer mentorship program. I can establish a mentorship program where more experienced members can support those who are newer to the group. That's bomb. And then for the annual in-person gathering, consider activities such as honor and remembrance ceremonies, workshops and seminars, networking opportunities, and recognition awards. Baby, this thing is laid out for me. Now, all I got to do is say, okay, I choose Hold on, let me turn this camera around because I got to type real quick. I turn it back around. Let me check in with y'all over here on StreamYard. What y'all think about that? It ain't never been this easy. Do you feel me? If you can't learn ChatGPT to just take it from out of your mind and tell it what you want and then let it give it to you, then I don't know what to tell you. It ain't never been this easy to say, hey, I want a lady standing in a red shirt on the beach of Florida, Panama City to be exact. I want her wearing black leather pants, red high heels, or a black bikini, a red top bikini strap. You just telling it what you want and it gives it to you. Now, I want y'all to watch what I'm going to do. I did this demonstration so many times that I'm not going to stay here too long, but I'm just showing you how easy it ain't never been. Okay, let me see which name I chose first. Hearts United, Mothers of Grace, Renewed Hope. I'm just going to make up my own name. I choose Living Community Support Community. I think I want to do a foundation. Now, can you create me the course outline and description using the information above? So now it gave me what I asked it for. Now it's going to give me the course. Y'all think I'm lying? Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Okay. I asked it to give me, I gave it a name, and then I told it, I chose this name, and now can you create me the course outline and description using the information above? And then it says, course title, Living Life After Death Foundation. It's a supportive and empowering community for African American mothers aged blah, 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 who have experienced the devastating loss of a child. This course offers a safe space to navigate the complex journey of grief, blah, blah, blah. Here go module number 1, welcome and introduction. It already let me know on week 1, module 2, module 3, building a support system, module 4, module 5, module 6, module 7, module 8. Okay. So I got 8 modules, 14 weeks. That's almost 4 months of mentorship with this course. And then it lets me know, all these other things that I could do, the virtual workshops, I can incorporate those into this course. I can easily sell this whole entire course for $497 with a payment plan in case you on a budget. You're going to get your mind back. You're going to get your life back. You're going to take control of your life. What would you exchange for your peace? What would you exchange? So easily, for almost 16 weeks of my time, I can charge $497. I have the outline. I have the course. I have the ideas that we can do. I can start gathering with other mothers. I can even say, hey, I want to make a video to reach other mothers. My first audience, can you give me the details for the video? And it will give me the details for the video. I never have to show my face. I will take what he gave me and I will send it to another person and say, can you create me a video just like this? This is what ChatGPT told me my video should be like, and then send it back to me when it's done. And boom, now my marketing part is done. So now I can sell this course without ever showing up to say, hey, my name is Tawana, and you know what, blah, 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 blah. I can just show up and meet them inside of the community and say, hey, my name is Tawana. And, I'm the founder of whatever, blah, 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 Mothers United, blah, blah, blah. And I have a business. I just built a business. It took me an hour and 19 minutes to talk, but I just built a business from my experience in 5 minutes or less, literally. I can go in here and say, what are some marketing strategies? I want to reach my first 1,000 women. What's something that I can offer for free to get them in my ecosystem so that I can invite them to my, this thing will do everything for you, literally. Okay? Everything for you. So with that being said, I'm not going to spend too much time. I'll probably come by here if the Most High gives me the grace and the ability to come by here where I can actually just do a live solely focused on breaking down each and every one of these simplistic tools. It ain't never been this easy, and I promise y'all, I don't want y'all to miss it. I love you. If ain't nobody else told you that they love you, I need you to live. I need you to not only live, I need you to thrive. I need you to be there for your children. I need you to provide the life that your child needs you to provide. I don't want to see no more of our youngsters, having to endure and go through stuff because of our mistakes, because of our ignorance, because of our lack of knowledge, because of our lack of education and information. It's not fair to our children. It's really not. It says a wise man, not a dumb one. A wise man leaves an inheritance for their children's children. If you don't got no type of wealth or something set up for your grandchildren, then you are out of line and out of place. This that I just built in front of you is something that I can actually pass down to my children and they grandchildren. They know what grief is. And while they getting free, they helping others get free. This can be a whole movement in memory of our children, the ones that I lost, their brothers, their relative, the ones that I lost. This could be something that we pass down, that we give back to others that have lost. This could be legacy. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all still tapped in with me? Just give me a yes or a no. I don't ever want to come by here and be a salesman. I'm not a salesman. I'm a servant. I'm a servant. And I don't want nobody else suffering the type of sufferings that I have had to suffer. If I have had to suffer this much, then so be it. Let me suffer. My suffering may be enough for all of us. I don't wish this on nobody except Satan. There's people that really get under my skin. I have to be nailed to the cross to say, God, kill my flesh because I want to hurt him. There's people in real life that I don't like them. And my son's auntie is one of them. She is reckless with her mouth, and she knows how to say things that will make you, just want to do her in. And I've said that before. I'm not too prideful to say that, okay? I'm not so religious and super deep. No, I have to nail myself to the cross. I have to tell God sometimes, I love you, but if I see her, I'm gonna get her. And then I have to go back and say, you know what? If there's any ounce of unforgiveness in my heart, I need you to deal with me. Make me love her the way you love her. I have to pray for her, blessings for her, even when I want to go in on her. Because she said something very stupid to me about my child that I don't play. I wouldn't wish this on her. I wouldn't wish this on her. I wouldn't wish this pain on nobody. And I don't want it to be on you. And we perish for a lack of knowledge. That means we lose our children because we don't know. We suffer because we don't know. So the suffering stops on me. Anything that I'm doing is always, always, always going to be in the area that generates you wealth. Period. Vengeance is the Lord's, but sometimes it's Dr. T's too. And Proverbs 20 and 30 told me that it can be Dr. Tawana's too. Y'all don't pay me no mind, but I eat all the scroll. Okay? I eat all of the scroll. So Proverbs 20 and 30 told me that these hands can beat the hell out of a demon. I just thought I'd let y'all know that, okay? Because y'all be like, that woman just said she liked to throw hands. I do. And God gave me a scripture for it. That way I stopped thinking that I was crazy and start making them Christian people make me think that I had some type of problem with me. No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a defender. I will defend it for real. And if that demon is cutting up in you and that thing don't want to go out by my words, then it'll go out by these right here, baby. And I'm confident in these. Okay. I just bless God that he ain't had to let me lay them on nobody. But he gave me a scripture. A severe beating and knock all the evil out of somebody. Blueness of wounds cleanses all evil. Don't play. I got it on lock, baby. Nevertheless, let me get back to what I was saying. This is the special that I'm offering. And the reason why I'm offering is because they out here offering Memorial Day. Is that what they call it? Memorial Day deals. I'm going to give y'all a deal that you can't resist. Now, I did in the month of December and January. I did over 50 hours of straight up, step by step, teaching you what's up, okay? It's a library full. I did not sell them. People were asking me, can I buy the replay? I think I allowed them to buy the replay to 1 or 2, but I told them no. These are not for sale. I'm only recording for content purposes. I have enough content to never ever show my face up here. All I got to do is go clip it up, edit it. I got enough content that'll last me over the next 5 years in real life, just on that session. But I taught people how to write a book using AI, a storybook. Y'all don't like what's being pushed out here in schoolhouses? Then we need to do something other than running our mouth and bumping our gums. They coming for our young people, as if that wasn't bad enough to be getting our teenage, adults hooked on perks and mollies and Xannies and all of this stuff and fentanyl. Now they coming for the young ones with the whole alphabet boys and gals going up into their, and the drags going up into their reading to these children and them saying that they are allowed to change their identity if they don't like their identity. You know how they coming for our children. We need to have something that counter attacks that. And we need to have some truth. And you can do that by just creating a book. You can do that book in a day. Y'all want me to show y'all that? Tell me yes if you want me to show you. Tell me yes. Show me how to write a children's storybook. Yes, Dr. T. Show me how to write a children's storybook. And then I'll let y'all see real quick. Okay, cool. I got 2 yes. I really gotta go, so I gotta make this fast. Really, really fast. Okay. Okay. I want to write a storybook. For children ages 5 through 10 who have lost their siblings and don't. Oh, hold on. Let me stop that. Not. I hit the. Okay, so look. I told it I wanted to write a storybook and I hit it way too soon. Okay. That's all I said. I want to write a storybook for children's age 5 to 10 who has lost their siblings. And I try to say, and don't know how to communicate or articulate. Right. But I hit enter and it just said, look, creating a storybook for children who has lost their siblings is a beautiful and meaningful endeavor. Here's an outline and a brief sample story to get you started. There go my storybook outline. Forever in my heart. Introduction and meeting the characters. Introduce the main character, who is a child who has lost their sibling, and then introduce the sibling through memories and shared experiences. Here's the outline. That's the introduction, the day everything changed, remembering the good times, understanding grief, finding comfort, keeping the memory alive, moving forward with love. Here's a sample story, Forever in My Heart. Y'all let me know if this is a good one or not. Did they do me good or not? Okay. I'm going to read it to y'all real quick. Mia was a bright and cheerful girl who loved playing outside, drawing pictures, and reading bedtime stories. Her best friend and partner in all her adventures was her older brother, Sam. Sam was kind, always making Mia laugh with his silly jokes and stories. Every night, Sam would read Mia a bedtime story, and they would talk about their dreams and plans for the next day. Mia couldn't imagine a world without Sam by her side. One sunny morning, Mia noticed that Sam wasn't feeling well. Her parents took him to the hospital, and Mia stayed with her grandparents. Days passed, and one evening her parents came home with sad faces. They sat Mia down and explained that Sam had gone to a special place called heaven. Mia felt confused and sad. She didn't understand why Sam had to go. She missed him terribly. Mia's parents helped her remember all the fun times she had with Sam. They looked through old photo albums, remembering the time Sam taught Mia to ride a bike and the time they built the biggest sandcastle at the beach. Remember Mia, her mama said. Sam loved you very much, and he is always in your heart. Mia started to feel many different emotions. Sometimes she felt very sad. Other times she felt very angry or confused. Her parents explained that these feelings were all part of something called grief. They told her it was okay to feel these emotions and talk about them. Mia found comfort in drawing pictures of her and Sam on their adventures. She also loved listening to stories her grandparents told about when Sam was little. Mia realized that talking about Sam made her feel closer to him. One day, Mia and her parents decided to plant a beautiful tree in the backyard in memory of Sam. They called it Sam's tree. Every time Mia looked at the tree, she thought about her brother and felt happy remembering their times together. Mia learned that even though Sam was not with her, she can still feel his love and keep his memory alive. She started to smile again, knowing that Sam would always be a part of her. Sam will always be in my heart, Mia whispered, hugging her favorite teddy bear close. And so, with love and support from her family, Mia found a way to cherish her brother's memory and embrace the happy moments they've shared. She knew that Sam would always be watching over her forever in her heart. What y'all think about that story? Give me some feedback. Was that good? Do you think that that would help a child who lost their sibling, ages 5 to 10, understand how to move through grief, how not to get stuck, how your sibling will always be? Do you think that, would you buy that for somebody? Do you know somebody that child lost a sibling and you said that would be a good book to buy for that child? Would you buy that? Yes or no? Give me some feedback on that. I'll wait. 1 minute, right? Because I got to tell you, that was perfect. It was perfect. Now all I got to do is go tell him to give me some prompts for the character so that I can make the characters over in Midjourney, and boom. I got a book out there. How many people, how many parents do you think would buy that book? How many parents do you believe has lost their child? And they be so caught up worrying about their grief and how to get through that they forget the children is grieving too. What if that book took you into elementary schools and you got to read that storybook, and then one of those children say, I lost my sister or my brother. And then it just take you all around the world. How about that? Because that's a universal pain. Many parents would buy. Thank you. So with that being said, I have that workshop. It has step-by-step how to do it. It has all of the prompts that you need to put right in ChatGPT and make it your own, okay? I also have how to make that book become a bestseller. That information is in that training as well. I give you the juice. I don't show you how to do it, but I say, look, after the book is done, this is what you need to do. You can become a bestseller in 48 hours with this little hack. All of that is included in there, but I give you the document and then I give you the training and then we do it step by step. Okay. And within 72 to 96 hours total, you can be a published book author reaching young people. You understand? And receiving royalties from Amazon. So I got that. I also got how to start a business. You want to get into hair care, you want to get into clean eating, whatever it is that you want to get into. You want to do broadcasting, vlogging. You want to go ahead and start a community. Of course, told you and showed you how to do that for under $100 and make $100,000 off of an idea that ain't gonna cost you no more than $100. How to start $100,000 business for under $100. It comes with the document. It comes with the step-by-step. Some people started them some peach cobbler biscuits. You know, folks like to eat. Some people started them some community and coaching programs. Some people started them some hair care products, all natural for people, women that have alopecia. I mean, you name it. They started all kind of stuff. I started Faceless YouTube channel. It's a news broadcasting agency. I mean, all kinds of stuff. You understand me? It's fully loaded. I have 5 of these: how to do a funnel, how to build your business, how to do a book, how to become a bestseller, how to actually get in a course, start your course in a coaching program community, how to find your audience, how to do a Facebook ad so that you stop waiting on the people who don't know you. I only got 2 followers. Fine. That's cool. Facebook got millions that would buy your book, buy your ads, the whole 9 yards. Okay. I'm going to I'm not going to sell you the whole entire bundle. If you want to buy the whole entire bundle, it's over 40 hours, if not 50. I think it's 50 hours. How to do funnels, how to use this AI. It's step by step. How to write you a book, how to create you a faceless YouTube channel. Because now that you wrote the book, guess what? You want to make it into a talking story book. And did you know you can do that utilizing AI and run the bag completely up? Literally. Go from 0 to millions of subscribers using a story that ChatGPT created for you. I have all of that. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let that whole entire bundle deal go for $250. I have never done it before. I'm not going to ever do it again. Though nobody got their hands at all on these recordings. If they showed up live and they didn't get it, they didn't get it, baby. I can show you receipts of how many folks that went and started the books, wrote their books. Just go to my page, my business page. There's people there say, because of you, I wrote a book. There's a young girl who's now being interviewed everywhere. She's a young entrepreneur from her auntie, not her mama, her auntie, coming to a free Zoom and helping her to write her book. We out here changing lives, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. You can have the whole entire bundle deal for $250, okay? I was going to sell it for $9.97, put it all in one library, and they can just feast. I'm actually going to give you a shot at it for $250, not to mention that credit repair. That credit repair is on another level. Y'all got to stay tuned because I'm going to come back and bust your heads to the white meat of how these people have ripped us off in the credit repair industry. If you ain't got credit, if you ain't got gold, and you ain't got land, you're poor. That's why the powerful got credit. That's why they got land. That's why they got real estate. And that's why they got precious metals, gold, silver, rubies, because that's real wealth, right? It's real wealth. I want to show you how to get your credit together yourself Stop paying these gurus. Stop paying these bureaus. Stop paying these folks that say they can go ahead and clean it. Clean it yourself. And guess what? You ain't even got to leave the comfort of your own home to go mail no letters out, beloved. They got AI. Do you understand me? With a click of a button. You can say, according to U.S. 804, hey, this is illegal. You got this amount of time. You want to get late payments removed in under 4 hours. You want to get hard inquiries removed off your credit report in under 24 hours. Then I got a whole entire credit. It's a do-it-yourself. We're not letting nobody else take advantage or a position of power over our financial forecast. It's on us. It's not on them. And when people know that you don't know what to do, they will take advantage of you. No. Not only can you do this for yourself, but just imagine you helping Big Mama now. You helping your mama, you helping your daddy, you helping your children. Learn the importance of leveraging good debt. Don't get into bad debt and owe them. Leverage the debt to make you money. Pay them back and go get some more, okay? So I have that. I have the 200,000 funding masterclass. Play. You want to know how to go get 200,000? Regardless of your credit score, as long as you can get approved to get in this bank, then baby, you can go ahead and run this play. I'm going to show you how to get multiple Amex cards. It's just a play. 200,000 funding play, okay? It can be used in your business. It all can be used in your personal. Doesn't really matter. I'm giving y'all access to this stuff for dirt cheap. And it's only going to be for Memorial Day. Why? Because we're making memories. We're going to make memories for our children's children. Stories that they can read and say, my grandma did this, my mama did this, my auntie did this. This is how I'm standing in this. This is how I received this because they did it. Okay? So the credit, you want dispute letters? I got 5 bundle dispute letters. If you got late payments on your credit, if you got judgments, if you got repossessions, if you got hard inquiries, and if you got student loans. Hey, sister, good to see you, love. Then I'm letting that bundle go for $97. Okay? I'm not going to go no lower on that. It's $97 for a 5 template deal. All you got to do is print them off, put your information on, send it off, and let nature take this course, okay? Real time. You can have your scores up within 30 days. All it takes is 30 days for an investigation. You can have a score increase anywhere 50 to 100 points. That'll put you in position. That will put you in position. Do you understand me? In a position you ain't never been in to play and level the playing field. I also have the POD. It's called Print on Demand. Can I show you how to go make $1 million selling a cutting board that you don't got to create? All we got to do is create the images and upload them to Etsy and TikTok shop. And I want to show you, we can create wallets. Okay. It's getting ready to be Father's Day. We can create sweatshirts and shirts that have father and then the name of their children. Makes it a wonderful Father's Day gift. We can create tumblers, all kind of print on demand stuff, journals, all kind of print on demand items. It's $97 for that workshop. $97. Okay. I'm supposed to have a workshop today, but I forgot that many people celebrate Memorial Day. They traveling, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to have this workshop next Sunday. It's $97. If you want to learn how to become your own infinite bank through setting up you a trust, through purchasing you some land with somebody else's money, not your money. You don't need no money. Okay. You don't need no money to buy no land. You don't even need good credit to buy no land, okay? I have that workshop. It is $97 for the workshop. If you say, look, I don't want to just get in the workshop one time. I want to get into the course where you can actually coach me, show me where these land is at, give me the connect on the family attorney to get my trust and stuff built up. show me the insurance policies and connect me to the dude that can get me going with my $1 million insurance policies, and you become your infinite bank, and you can go ahead and be a part of the course and the community, and you still get access to the workshop for $497. Okay. I think that's all that I tell everybody. I think that's all that I needed to tell y'all. If y'all interested, the information will be in the description of this video. You need to act now. Once these are gone, they're absolutely gone. Okay. Yeah, I love y'all. That's what I'll say. I love y'all.